Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Ingram. McCollum is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jones in at the small forward. And for Memphis, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Tillman in at the 5. So Memphis will get the first possession. Brooks outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. First one falls for him. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Jones. Here's Richardson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Morant passes to Brooks. There's the dish to Jackson. Shoots over Ingram. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Here's Morant. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Jackson lays it up and banks it in.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Jones finds Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And here's Richardson outside. It's good from long range. Richardson's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Ingram right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Morant outside. To the inside. Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Valanciunas with the ball. He's picked up by Morant.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Inside. Here's Morant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Nance. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Here's Tillman. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Bane. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Jackson. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Richardson finds Nance. Down low. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 6.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand. And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Wasted no time on that one. He's got 8.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
From 11 feet away, and no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside, Bane to the paint. Here's Tillman. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Bane. Off the inbound, no good. Pelicans trailed by 7. Jones dishes to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. For 3, Nance. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside, Tillman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. New Orleans have gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Jones, no luck. Memphis leading by 6. Now Brooks Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Morant gets it to go.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Nance finds McCollum. Jones from outside. Drains the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morant passes to Brooks. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, Apirl's added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And here's Brooks following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And Morant gets it to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
For 3, Richardson. Tillman grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. To the middle. Banked in off the glass. Tillman's got 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Lets it go from deep. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Nance.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now Jones following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. And he gets the bucket.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Outside, Bain. Inside. Tries again. And the layup by Jackson. He's got 10.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Marshall, he's checked in for Jones. Pelicans trailed by 3. It's Richardson on the wing and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Morant against McCollum. Morant kicks to Brooks. Passes to Tillman. And a wide open look for Bain. They get it back.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Richardson outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Richardson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. Here's Tillman, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. And here's Marshall from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks feeling it out a bit. From the arc. Here's Jackson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot. Nance has got 7 points in the game.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
Now the pass to Tillman. Second shot opportunity. Nance gets the rebound. The Pelicans trail. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Marshall passes to Nance. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On the wing, Brooks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. A 3 from McCollum. He can't get it to go. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Tại ra đỡ bờ á, có phải là đầu buổi không?
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Trailing by 5. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Now here's Brooks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off his shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Here's Bain. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And it's good, 2 points. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now McCollum following Tyus Jones' 3-point attempt. Marshall, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. On the wing, Jackson. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So timeout called here, but first for Memphis. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Dillon Brooks. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Aldama, and he jams it with authority.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by New Orleans.
New Orleans moving it around. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Jones, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jones the pass to Alvarado. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Here's Conchar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Conchar. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Tillman. Shot clock at 5. No good on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. And Jones has it in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Jones has got 5 now.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. And the pass to Bing. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Valanciunas with his first shot attempt. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Swiped it away. Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Jones. Again, the Pelicans score.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Payne for 3. He can't hit that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. For 3, Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Morant kicks to Bane. Down low. Here's Aldama. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Here's Morant. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
The first one falls. New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Los Angeles. And the basket by Alvarado.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
Here's Morant. Count that bucket. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
From deep. Conchar pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Good on the shot. Ingram's got 21.
Using his strength to absorb the contact and his length to convert the basket. Ingram sure plays with some toughness. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
The Grizzlies trailed by 6. Morant with it. Jones covering. And it's Morant missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And that one falls for Ingram. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Inside, here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Aldama's got 10.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
To the inside, Aldama, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jones from outside. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Got that one up quick. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Back to Bain. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And so here is New Orleans. Outside Murphy. The Grizzlies pull it in. Tillman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot's good from Kennard. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jones, the pass to Murphy. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Ingram kicks to Murphy. Off target from 3-point range.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to Jones for the 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 11 rebounds in the game. That gives them the lead. Bain's got 11 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Jones, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jones has got it all tied up now for New Orleans. Pass to Kennard. Shot on the wing. Pelicans pull it in. It's Jones on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Basket good.
And boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Payne for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he's got some hops, Morant. This man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Morant passes to Bain. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bain's got 8 points here in this quarter. It's a tie game in Memphis. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Efficiency. I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I always like to see teams rely on the 3, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Aldama with the 5 home in the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now Brooks, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Richardson dishes to Ingram. Back to Richardson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Richardson's got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Again, the miss by Jones. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Brooks. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Brooks has got his first basket.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Morant passes to Bain. Brooks with it. Memphis moving it around. Jackson, that's good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Kicks it out to Jones. Goes up the baseline, and it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Jones. And the Pelicans lead by 5. Brooks outside. The pass to Bain. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Ingram. Bain for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Over Brooks. Again, the Pelicans score.
A Swiss Army knife of a combo guard. McCollum excels at just figuring out ways to get his teammates involved.
They get the rebound. Jackson score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And the way C.J. McCollum-Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
Now here's Morant. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Richardson against Bain. And it's Brooks in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Tillman. Over Valanciunas. Tillman's shot is off. Valanciunas passes to McCollum to the middle from 11 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Richardson's got 21 in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Here's Jackson. That one good for 2. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Marshall, he's checked in for Ingram. Collin passes to Jones. Valanciunas dishes to Marshall. Bucket is good. Marshall's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Williams. Jones kicks to Williams. On the wing, Jackson. Down low. Here's Tillman. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Valanciunas, good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Williams. That shot off. Good work defensively by Richardson. Jones the pass to Valanciunas. Over Jackson. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Jones. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Williams. Passes to Tillman. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pelicans leading by 7 to the wing on the left. Marshall inside the three-point line. Rebound by Williams. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far, scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And he comes up with the deuce. Jones has got 23.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Brooks outside. Pass to Williams. Outside, Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Back to Richardson. McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. The pass to McCollum to the inside. Again, the Pelicans score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Luke Kennard in for Brooks. And then for New Orleans, Murphy's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Josh Richardson.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Lets it go. And Valanciunas kicks to Marshall. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
New Orleans leading by 9. Marshall passes to Daniels. Now McCollum, defended by Jones. McCollum, no good. The Grizzlies shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Grizzlies shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Pass to Kennard. No one near him. Here's Jones. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Outside Williams, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 24 points for Jaren Jackson. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Marshall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. On the wing, Williams fires the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The 3 from McCollum. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint with 1 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Jackson's got 26 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 7, so the Pelican 5 right now. You've got C.J. McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. And here's Jones. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 7. Outside Murphy buries it from 3-point range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
This is it to Concho. Pass to Aldama. Inside. Kennard's shot is off. Kennard's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Feeds it to Marshall. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Marshall's got 12 points in just the second half. There's the pass to Kennard. Here's Aldama. Jackson trying to break free. And another miss by Memphis.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Marshall. Here's Murphy. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Luke Kennard. And then for New Orleans, Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Marshall. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Daniels.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Jones against Valanciunas, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 11. Jones for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Tillman's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Brooks misses.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And it's Brooks in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's Ingram missing. Brooks has got space. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Richardson against Bain. Plenty of space. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Jones, and he gets it to go.
Timeout. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Jones. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Pass to Bain. Shoots it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the middle. And it's Jones. That time in the assist from Valanciunas. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Ingram against Jackson. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Ingram, and good that time. Ingram's got 29.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jones with it, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Brooks against Jones.
Ý là đánh hai.
They get a hand on it. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded by McCollum. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Bain. Following the miss by Josh Richardson. Outside for Jackson.
Trời làm sáng rồi đấy là xong.
He dishes it to Brooks. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Valanciunas finds McCollum for three. Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Brooks with the bucket.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Ingram outside. Over Jackson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Ingram's got 34.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Three-pointer, Brooks. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Moran finds Brooks. Here's Tillman, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Morant against McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's Jackson with the three. The offensive rebound. Tillman's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 12 from about 19 feet. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Richardson. Jones has got 12 points in just the second half. Morant passes to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 30 points for Jaren Jackson.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Morant converts on the jumper for the easy two.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Jones, no luck. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks misses. Richardson dishes to Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
So he gets them both. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Shot from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Ingram's got 36.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pelicans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will make it 21 victories for them on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 10. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson misses. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Chandler, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Hayes, no good. From deep three-point range, and the Grizzlies get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they